Hey coffee lovers, welcome back to the Coffee Delight. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of coffee blooms. Ever wonder what those bubbles are telling you? You can just stick around and find out many people don't know about coffee blooming. It's a special step when making coffee. This step makes your coffee taste amazing. It's like waking up the coffee beans. When you add hot water to coffee grounds, something cool happens. The grounds puff up and bubbles form. This is the coffee bloom. It releases the coffee's delicious flavors. Coffee beans contain trapped gases. These gases get released when hot water hits them. This release is what creates the bloom. The gases are mostly carbon dioxide. They form during the roasting process. Freshly roasted beans have more gas. Older beans have less. As the hot water touches the grounds, it forces the gases out. This creates the bubbling effect we call the bloom. This process also prepares the coffee grounds for brewing. Blooming your coffee is very important. It makes your coffee taste much better. Here's why. First, blooming releases trapped gases. These gases can make your coffee taste bitter if not released. Second, blooming helps the water spread evenly. This ensures all the coffee grounds get wet. This way you get a balanced and flavorful cup. So, blooming is a key step for a delicious cup of coffee. Section 4. How to bloom your coffee. Blooming your coffee is easy. Here's a simple guide. First, measure your coffee grounds. Use the right amount for your brew method. The general rule of thumb is to use about 1 to 2 tablespoons of coffee per 6 ounces of water. However, this can vary depending on your taste preference and the type of coffee you're using. Make sure to use a digital scale for accuracy, especially if you're aiming for a perfect cup. Next, pour hot water over the grounds. Use twice the amount of water to coffee. The water should be just off the boil, around 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Pour it slowly and evenly over the coffee grounds. Then wait for 30 seconds. This step is crucial as it allows the coffee to release carbon dioxide, which can affect the flavor. You will see the coffee grounds puff up and bubble. This is called the bloom. After that, gently stir the coffee. This ensures all the grounds are wet and evenly saturated. Stirring helps to release trapped gases and enhances the extraction process, leading to a more flavorful cup of coffee. Finally, continue brewing your coffee. Follow the instructions for your brewing method. Whether you're using a French press, a pour-over, or a drip coffee maker, each method has its own specific steps. And that's it. You've successfully bloomed your coffee. Enjoy the rich, aromatic flavors that come from a well-bloomed brew. Happy brewing. Section 5. Factors affecting coffee bloom. Several things can affect how your coffee blooms. Let's look at a few key factors that play a significant role in this process. Freshness. Freshly roasted beans bloom more than older beans. This is because they have more gas trapped inside. When coffee beans are roasted, carbon dioxide is produced and trapped within the beans. Over time, this gas escapes, which is why older beans don't bloom as much. So, if you want a vibrant bloom, always opt for freshly roasted beans. The difference in bloom can be quite noticeable and can significantly impact the flavor profile of your coffee. Roast level. Darker roasts bloom less than lighter roasts. This is because they lose more gas during the roasting process. The longer and hotter the beans are roasted, the more gas they release. Light roasts, on the other hand, retain more of their gases, leading to a more pronounced bloom. This is why you might see a more vigorous bloom with a light roast compared to a dark roast. Understanding the roast level can help you predict and control the blooming process better. Water temperature. Hotter water will create a faster and more vigorous bloom. Cooler water will result in a slower and less noticeable bloom. The temperature of the water you use can greatly influence the blooming process. Hot water causes the trapped gases to escape more quickly, leading to a rapid bloom. Conversely, cooler water slows down this process, resulting in a more gradual bloom. Knowing these factors helps you adjust your blooming process. This ensures you get the best flavor from your coffee. By understanding and manipulating these variables, you can achieve the perfect bloom and consequently, the perfect cup of coffee. Section 6. Tips for the perfect bloom. Here are a few extra tips to help you achieve the perfect bloom. Use good quality water. Filtered water is best. The quality of water can significantly impact the taste and aroma of your coffee. Hard water can leave mineral deposits while soft water might not extract the flavors properly. Use the right grind size. The grind size is crucial because it affects the extraction rate. Too fine and your coffee might be over-extracted and bitter. Too coarse, and it could be under-extracted and weak. The grind size should be appropriate for your brewing method. For instance, a French press requires a coarse grind, while an espresso machine needs a fine grind. Don't overbloom. 30 seconds is usually enough. Overblooming can lead to over-extraction, making your coffee taste bitter. Observe the bloom. Watch how your coffee blooms. The bloom is the release of carbon dioxide from the coffee grounds when hot water is first poured over them. This process is essential for a balanced extraction. This will give you clues about your beans and your brewing process. If the bloom is vigorous, it indicates fresh beans. A weak bloom might suggest older beans or improper storage. By following these tips and understanding the factors involved, you can master the art of coffee blooming. Practice makes perfect, so don't be afraid to experiment with different variables. This will elevate your coffee experience to new heights. A well-bloomed coffee not only tastes better but also enhances the overall enjoyment of your brewing ritual. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more coffee tips and tricks. Leave a comment below about your favorite brewing method.